Good afternoon, all my vet bros and vet broads out there in the world today. You are listening to your favorite vet bro of all, D-Lo the Vet Bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to be part of the Vet Bro Militia, do me a favor and hit a thumbs up and subscribe, or a thumbs down and comment, but still subscribe. And let me know what I can do better. You know what I'm saying? If you're liking this, let me know what I'm doing good. Let me know what I'm doing bad. And yeah, man. I'd like to welcome y'all here. Check it. This is another new reaction. It's gonna be by this dude that goes by P. Will, I think it is. His name is Wilson. I found him on the YouTube. I just typed in a day in the life in the army, and he popped up. A day in the life, enlisted U.S. Army soldier. So let's go ahead and find out what he has to say. If you're looking at the picture in the background, as you can see, I told y'all last time that I'm going to start using personal pictures in the background and give you a little story of it. So what I'll do is once we're done with the reaction, I'll go into a little bit of who they are and why this picture means so much to me. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and present mode. I'm still new with this thing here, bro. So y'all gotta give me a second. Hey, if y'all haven't checked on the merch store, I got a Vet Bro shirt out. I already got some negative feedback by a female. She didn't like it. But that's the point of it. It's a satirical shirt. Anywho, if I have to explain it, then it loses its funniness. But let's go ahead and share the screen. Select tab. Yep. There's that handsome little guy right there. And all right, you're not selecting it. There you go. Share. All right, let's go ahead and react to what P. Will has to say over here. P. Will, right? Is P. Will? Is that what your name is? Yeah, P. Will. I done subscribe to him, especially since I'm going to be using him as a reaction. So, P. Will, shout out. Let's go ahead and just so you know, Will Wilson, whatever your name is, Williams. I don't know. Anywho, if I clown, I'm gonna clown, but don't take it to heart, man. It's just entertainment for us too. You know what I mean? Let's ride.
Good morning, guys. It
Good
is
morning.
6 o'clock. Got to sleep in a little bit this morning because
Ooh-wee.
PT is right outside our barracks, so I don't have to
0600.
drive over to the company to get ready for PT. So, yeah, it felt great to sleep in. So, about to go do some PT. This is a day in the life, U.S. Army. Stay tuned.
All right. Well, he just woke us up 0600. I don't like that he said six, but 0600 in the morning. So good shit. He's getting ready to go do some PT. He's definitely not artillery because he wouldn't have said company, would have said battery. So this leads me to believe he's definitely going to be um, infantry or in the Pogosphere. With that said, let's go ahead and continue. 06 outside of the battery. There's going to be times that you do PT. There's gonna be times that you do PT either outside of your battery area, or sometimes you got to ride out and go to like fucking some kind of a field where they want to do it at. The cool thing was back in the day, we used to do formation right outside of the battery. So if formation was at 6:30, then you'd be all outside at 6:15. Everybody's outside because at 6:20 you're forming up. 6:30 you're doing your reporting. So, with that said, let's go ahead and continue. Look at him, no shirt on. I'm gonna have to start doing these without a shirt on. Maybe I'll get more views.
All right, guys, so we just got off PT. It was sprints. We did like 10 or 15 sprints back and forth.
Hell
And
yeah!
then immediately after that, we had a barracks inspection. So that's something you
Nice.
can expect.
Yes,
At least monthly in the Army is a barracks inspection, if not weekly, bi weekly, and then maybe monthly. It just depends.
bro. Thank you for saying that here. Honestly, I had heard that a lot of fucking soldiers were pissed off because their NCOs were going to do inspections in the room and holding them to that standard of, hey, you need to maintain your room. A lot of cats don't like that because they're supposed to be grown folk. Well, start acting like grown folk. Plus, at the end of the day, you're accountable to somebody and you're a direct reflection of your leadership. If your room looks like garbage, then you're going to be garbage, which in turn falls on your leadership being garbage. Your first line NCO is going to be hearing about it. Good job, NCOs.
On your unit, but back in the barracks, watching a little SEC football talk, and of course got our breakfast. But you know what I'm eating.
No, I don't. What you eating?
This 7:30.
Hold on. What you eating, fool?
Shower. Got to be over at the motor pool at 09. Take you guys along with me. Stick along for my day in the life of a U.S. Army soldier.
Hold on. I want to know what he's eating. I mean, should we back up? Let's see what this fool eating. He showed me like some Tupperware. What you eating? Just like cereal and shit? Okay, I see the milk out. I see the Xbox. I see you play Xbox. And is that an Xbox controller? Yeah, it looks like an Xbox controller. And I see some cereal. I don't know what you're eating though, Chief. Is it cereal?
SEC football talk, and of course got our breakfast. But you know what I'm eating.
Motherfucker probably eating cornflakes.
Eat this 7:30. Probably hop in the shower. Got to be over at the motor pool at 09. Take you guys along with me. Stick along for my day in the life of a U.S. Army soldier.
All right, so you're going to the motor pool, so you do have a real job then. Get that coffee, baby. Oh, didn't y'all just have barrack inspection? How the hell? Whoa. Look at that. Look at them boots. No, go, Chief. Are you a mechanic? First of all, you just had barracks inspection and you still got trash in there. Somebody didn't do their job correctly in inspecting your barracks. And then I'm just checking out this boot. Where is it? Look at that. Oh, hell to the nah, Chief. No. Okay, so as you can see, these are some raggedy ass dirty boots. Come on now, Williams, come on, Will. You could do better than that, man. You were looking squared away up until you saw these boots. They look a little raggedy. That's if you were an artilleryman, you would not be going to your first formation in them boots. It's just not going to happen because you're going to make your chief look bad and your section look bad, and you probably get smoked. Nice little car.
So one thing I wanted to let you guys know,
Wilson.
You see me doing these day in the life videos.
It's my first one.
A lot of the time when I am able to shoot these videos, it's just a generic day at the office or sometimes over at the motor pool. So today I got to go to the motor pool, but most of the time it's either at the office. But your day can be very variable. Can vary quite a lot in the Army.
Varied?
So today I'm over at the motor pool.
Wilson, you need to go get a little bit of a education, my man. Variable? Nah, I mean, I appreciate your content though. So far, from what I see here, your uniform looks pretty squared away. I wish you could do something with that collar, maybe iron it out a little bit. I see you don't have your shit sewn on, so I don't blame you though. I blame your chief. You should have that shit squared away. I'm assuming that this is not a Monday formation, but the fact that you're going to a motor pool, I would have thought it was a Monday formation. And again, you should be looking a little more squared away.
Those are generally my two places of duty, but you do a lot of other things. Right now we're preparing for an exercise, so I'm working on some vans, getting them ready to set up in the field. That's what we're working on. But when you go to the field, your day is very different. You don't live in the barracks, you live out in the field.
Hence the field.
When you're on exercise, it's very different. So this is just a typical in the rear type of day.
In the rear with the gear.
Just so you know, your days can vary quite a lot. This is just a typical chill Thursday.
Oh, okay, so there we go.
Okay,
so it's a Thursday. That makes a little more sense to why his uniform is the way it looks. First things first. Now, all right, if this young soldier was mine, the first thing I would point out is that cap. All right. No pin on, man. No pin on. You're an E3. You're trying to make E4. You want to stand out above your peers. So you're doing already well by shaving. You look clean shaved. Your haircut looks pretty fresh. So hopefully it was fresher on Monday. But you're wearing your patrol cap correctly. But you need to have sewn on rank on there. All right. I get it that you're gonna change it after. Oh shit! Sorry, I'm watching football. Watching the Packers game. Anywho, but with that said, you're looking pretty square away right there, Wilson. And I don't know what you do because I mean, is that a radar back there? What is that? You said vans. We don't go with vans to the field, bro. And as far as like when you go to the field, you will be living out in the field. That's the whole point of going out on the field exercise. You will be staying out there and eating MREs. I mean, at least you did. I don't know about now.
Great. Just great. It's 11:30. I'm off for lunch. I got to go pick up my ASUs, my dress uniform from the alteration shop. So that's where we're going. We're going to go back to the barracks, chill for a little while, and then go back to the office, not the motor pool, at 1300.
All right. You heard that, right? He's going to lunch at 11:30 and then has to be back at 1300. Show me another job in the civilian sector that will do that for you. Show me a job in the civilian sector that's going to allow you to take a lunch every day from 11:30 to 1300. Not going to happen, Chief. That's why the Army is the easiest job in the fucking world. Also, if he would have been my soldier, he would have sewn on rank and sewn on name tapes. Just, just square him away and get him ready. He looks like somebody who's going to be squared away. Definitely somebody I will start prepping for the board.
While I'm driving, I just want to kind of reintroduce myself. Okay. Maybe some people are newer to the channel.
I am.
So I am a enlisted United States Army soldier.
I can tell by your PFC.
Stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas.
Sorry to hear that.
35 Fox intelligence analyst, E3 private first class. So that's a little bit about me, who I.
Now it makes a lot more sense. Okay, so usually, I'm gonna stick to the field artillery world. In the field artillery world, the fact that your boots, I'm still gonna stick on with the boots, man. The fact that they were dirty and raggedy looking like that, if I was your chief, I would have been on you like white on rice, chief. You always go Monday mornings or even early I don't give a fuck if it's Monday or not. Every formation that you have, first formation, you're gonna be wearing your most squared away boots, pants, and top. All right, your trousers, your blouse, your boots, your soft cap, all that shit's gonna be squared away because you may, especially on Mondays, you will be having an in-rank inspection. But still, you want to look like a soldier. You want to feel like a soldier. You look good, you feel good. So far, he doesn't look like a shitbag to me. There's a few things he could tighten up on, but he's looking good so far, man.
I am what I do. So yeah,
as long as he's not an MP, you're good in my book.
Just my channel. I'll take you along, give you tips, tricks about the Army, show you my life, and pass along knowledge I learned.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then I also show you, sometimes me working out and give you tips on fitness and stuff because I really do enjoy fitness and bodybuilding in all aspects.
I enjoy fitness too. Fitting them pizzas in my belly, baby. Hell to the yeah. You need to do some more bodybuilding, little pimp. I mean, you're looking a little scrawny there. But it's all great, baby. You got this. You got this.
Of just being a fit soldier. So that's who I am. It is 3:48 in the afternoon.
Squared
done.
Away.
Heading back to the barracks. Gonna eat real quick and go to the gym. So
hold on. It's what time in the afternoon? So far, let me just pause this real quick. Check out his uniform and once again. Squared away cover. Parallel to the marching surfaces. Like the way he looks. So again, uniform is very clean. Wish you would have sewn on the damn name tapes. ASUs, I would love to see you in ASUs. I would love to break that down.
Quick day in the afternoon.
I just need to see what time it is.
Heading back to the barracks, gonna eat real quick. Soldier. So that's who I am. It is 3:48 in the afternoon.
Okay, 15:48 in the afternoon, and the day's already over. Damn, that's what I'm talking about, pimp. Shit.
We're done.
You're lucky you're not dumping the Connex.
To the barracks, gonna eat real quick and go to the gym. So it was a quick day in the afternoon. Didn't have a whole lot to do, but I got my work done, and it's time to get home. Just get out the gym.
All right, check this out. I know I'm stopping it a lot, I'm pausing it a lot, but I like this kid. He's showing me a lot of potential. He looks like he did have a squared away haircut for the Monday, just judging off what I see on the side of his head. He does PT on his own time. That right there is a big deal because most people only do PT in the morning, and that's not going to improve you. He's talking about he wants to, be a bodybuilder and whatnot. That's good shit. But you're not going to get that by just doing PT one time a day. You got to do PT on your own in order to improve. Because if not, you're just gonna maintain what you have. And let's be real, in the morning, motherfuckers ain't trying to give 100%. So good on you, Wilson. So far, you should have been an artilleryman, brother.
It's 17:52. So
All
quick
right, still
recap of the
military
day.
time.
This morning, PT 0615. Went and worked on the trucks today from about 9 to 11:30.
I wish he would break down what working on the trucks is from 9 to 11:30. Because honestly, let's say the first formation took about 15 minutes right there. And then from there, you got to get your 5988s, probably dispatching the vehicle as well. Let's be real. What are you doing to you turn it on? That's about it. Turn it on, and all right, all the fluids are good. What do we got, pimping? What exactly did you work on? Oh man, because honestly, in those hours, what he probably did was take a couple of smoke breaks, go get some chow. In the meantime, smoking and joking, just hanging out, just being real. Because I know that's what we do. Once we're done PMCS and shit like that, it don't take all morning to do that shit. So, and especially he's getting that prep for the field. I'm sure that shit's been licked over 1,000 times. So you were just at the motor pool because that is your place of duty. Good touchdown, Packers. Good touchdown. All right, moving on. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was sweet. All right, moving on.
Pack them up. Lunch 11:30 to 13.
Mm-hmm.
13 to
Easy
about
money.
1600 ish. I worked in the office. I prepared a brief I've got to give next week, so I was working on PowerPoint all day. And yeah, that was the day. And then after that, from about 16:30 to about 17:52, right now, I worked out.
All right. So far, this kid is a perfect candidate to start fucking molding, to send him to Soldier of the Month board, prep him for the E5 board already as an E3. Start prepping him, start prepping him, start prepping him. Because if not, you're going to lose a Joe like this. The fact that he's being like this and he's enlisted surprises me. I'm surprised he's not going to be, or it's a 5-year-old video. So would it surprise me that he's gone green or gold? No. He just seems to have a really good attitude, really motivated, and I applaud that, man. You don't see that anymore in the military. So good job on you. Props to you, baby. Hi. Sorry, I was just getting mad dog by my household. Anywho, but yeah, dude. The fact that he's an E3, I don't know if you caught that. He's an E3 PFC, and he is prepping PowerPoints and for a briefing that he's going to conduct. That amazes me. I knew E6s that couldn't fucking do a briefing, couldn't do a PowerPoint. You know what I mean? So, you help your battles out, obviously, on how to square that shit away and correct it. But I'm just saying, this fool's doing it as an E3 already. He's definitely somebody's schooling him correctly. Somebody is squaring this kid away. Good job on you, man. Good job.
Got to lift in, so I love working out. But I wanted to talk to y'all real quick about something I saw on r/Army subreddit today. A sad article was posted on there. It was the last Facebook post of a soldier who committed suicide. And I just wanted to let you guys know that are going into training environments or anything like that. I mean, it's applicable to anybody in any situation, but watch out for each other. Just be aware that people are going through pain. Apparently, I mean, I don't know, I don't have all the details, but if you go on r/Army, you can find it. Apparently, he nobody really knew he was suffering or anything like that, and he just posted on Facebook and wasn't at PT formation the next day. So just be aware, look out for your battle buddies, look out for your friends, look out for your family. It affects everybody differently. People deal with it in different ways, and some people deal with stress. The Army is a stressful environment, and some people just can't handle it. I mean, if you ever feel like it's too much, I'll probably leave the link to the National Suicide Hotline in the comment section just so you have it.
Shout out fucking
but just look out for each other. Look out for each other. That's all you can do. Talk. Don't be mean to people, because you never know what kind of day people are having. And I just wanted to inform you all of that.
Right on. I appreciate that.
It's a sad day for the Army, and it
Mm-hmm.
happens every day.
But it keeps rolling
But
along.
and specifically, they posted that on Reddit. He was a fellow Redditor, so that's really sad. Sucks for his family,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really sad. He posted in his last post, he wanted everybody else to be happy and not to mourn him. He was looking out for everybody else, so he really had
Damn.
that warrior spirit, the Army values.
Rest easy, soldier.
Putting others first. He was a man of service. I didn't know him obviously, but from his last Facebook post, you could kind of get a glimpse of into what he was like, and it sucks that he was in pain like that. So
Mm-hmm.
look out for each other. That's the day in the life of a soldier. Yeah.
All right.
Look out for each other.
All right, bet. Hey, I appreciate you, Wilson. You did a damn good job right there. Let me go ahead and just close this out real quick, man, because dude, that was a pretty good day. Up until he brought me down with all that, the homeboy that took himself out. But hey, let me tell you, man. On the real side, keep an eye on your battles. I hate battle buddy. I hate that word, battle buddy. Anywho, keep an eye on your battles, man, because you never know what they're going through. You never know. The ones that are going through stuff are really good at hiding it. There's some that are doing it. If they're blatantly doing it, show or it's for attention, give them the attention. And not only that, if you suspect it, I don't know if they still have this now, but they used to have the ace card, and the ace card was really good for giving you like the what's the word I'm looking for? Knowing how to ask shit. Like the first one was ask, the second one was I forgot what it was. I don't even remember, man. It's been too motherfucking long. But anywho, with that, back to this, you know, Wilson, I appreciate you. Hey, go check him out. He's P Will, so capital P space Will is his Facebook. Go give the motherfucker a like. He has 8,000 subscribers. He has about fucking 8,000 more than I have. So, but anyways, y'all, check this out. I'm gonna start following this dude, see what he has, and it seems pretty legit. I like him. It's been 5 years, so I wonder where he's at now with this. Let's see. Hey, let me just shout this out. For the National Suicide Hotline, it's going to be 1-800-273-8255. All right. That's 800-273-8255. And yeah, man, if you're going through any trouble or any drama, fucking hit that up. All right, with that, let's go ahead and break down this picture behind me. All right, this picture behind me is from my first deployment back in 2005, 2006. We deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. It was from December '05 to December '06. And I'll just introduce you to everyone. So, if you've followed the podcast for some time, you may have heard of me talking about this guy right there that I'm pointing to. All right. That right there is good old Storytime Taylor. He is the man that had every single connection and every single fob. Microsoft, uh, freaking everybody and their mama. He knew them all, and he had connections, y'all. That boy had 100 pit bulls. He owned a couple of what are they called, those shops, man? He owned a couple of shops. Uh, Auto dealerships. He owned a couple of auto dealerships, and he was Indian. All right. So by Indian, I mean the American kind. The Native Americans. So yeah, that was him. As you can see, he looks pretty native, doesn't he? Anywho, next to him, to his left, is gonna be Smoke Norwood. Smoke Norwood was definitely what I would say. He knew field artillery like the back of his hand. That boy could fucking recite shit. He knew his artillery. Like he knew that shit all the way. Give me a second. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear me better or not. My audio seems a little bit weird, but then again, I'm wearing HEB brand fucking crap. So anywho, um, Smoke Norwood, he's from I believe he's from Dallas. All I know is that he's a big Cowboys fan, them boys, and he was definitely a very good NCO. High standards, definitely high standards. Um, Great NCO though, great NCO. Oh, Billy Ray Norwood. Next to him, to his left, is going to be our platoon leader. Back then, he was Lieutenant Center Sola, West Pointer. He became the Battery XO, and he then got promoted to captain. He was a great leader, definitely a great officer. He was, I guess, what an officer was supposed to be, like the epitome of an officer. Um, it was great to serve under him. Him and Smoke Norwood didn't look eye to eye or see eye to eye all the time, but that's just how it rolls. But they were able to work together, and again, he also had high standards. You know what I'm saying? So he was a great PL. Didn't put up with shit, and it was a real honor and pleasure to work with him. All right, to his left, right behind him, is me. That's me back there with my boonie cap on. And yeah, as this was during a re-enlistment ceremony for the homie Cruz, I'll introduce you to him in a second. But I was a flag holder or bearer or whatever you want to call it. And then next to me, to my left, that's Kowalczyk, old Special K, as Smoke Norwood used to call him because he couldn't pronounce his name, or else he would call him Kowalski or Kawasaki. He was the rear gunner for our battery. I mean, for our platoon, our gun truck platoon. Next to him, you have Old Man Moyer. Go Broncos is what I remember from him. He's from Leadville, Colorado. That dude was a cool driver. I had to smack him one time upside his head because as he was driving, he tried to run over some damn puppies on Route Irish going into the ECP. Oh man, that little motherfucker, man. Uh, but yeah, Old Man Moyer was a cool dude. I think he's out of the army now as well. Next to him, that very serious looking Islander guy there is one of the best NCOs I had the privilege of serving with, who he's probably out by now, I'm guessing, but he went warrant officer, and I wouldn't doubt he became a unicorn because he was just that high speed. That's he was Sergeant Maoluga back then, and just all around good person, man. Really good guy, really high standards. He would tell you, like, you're in the army, right? Shit ain't gonna be easy. So he really a great NCO. I got to catch up with him in Fort Sill when I was in school. He was also there and that's when I found out he was a warrant officer. So congrats to Maui. I hope everything's going great with you. Right next to him, right here, where my hand that E5 type, that's Chuck Landis. Old Chuck Landis is he was our spiritual religion, our holder of the Bible. I mean, that man, he did our prayers before we went on the mission. Quick story on that. So, this man, and as Christian as he is, like he's a great man, great Christian man. But like Kowalczyk said about Sergeant Landis, Jesus didn't go to the field with Sergeant Landis. He was a whole other person when it came down to being in the field and doing things. But I remember one time that Sergeant Landis, he gave me comfort after some things happened out there, and I felt bad for something that I had done. But anyway, Sergeant Landis was definitely our spiritual guide, I guess you could say. So what ended up happening one time, our Chaplain Schrock, this big old tall dude, he comes up and he wants to do the prayer for the platoon before we go out on mission. So we're like, yeah, go ahead. You go ahead and do your prayer. So we all got together, and Chaplain Schrock did his thing, and then he took off. And then as we were getting ready to disperse and start going to our Humvees, Smoke was like, everybody get back together. Hey, Sergeant Landis, go ahead and do the real prayer. So we went ahead and, redid our prayer because it just felt more genuine coming from Sergeant Landis than it did from the chaplain. So, anywho, this guy next to Sergeant Landis here to my right, this guy where my hand is right now, that guy right there, that's old Wilson. Not the Wilson that we just talked about right now earlier in the video. This is Wilson. also known as Rat Face Fuck Wilson, biggest ass kisser in the battery, if not the battalion. God damn, he was just, he could be cool at times, and that's very seldom. I could count him on one hand how many times he was cool. But then when you got to know him, he's just an annoying motherfucker who you wanted to put hands on. But I'll leave it at that. I'll have more stories about him if y'all want to hear about it. Let's just say we could smell when he used to handle his business, if you know what I mean. If you don't, when he used to go visit the Jackson 5. Behind him, immediately right there, is our resident Mexican. That is Sanchez. Sanchez would tell you in a heartbeat that he does not give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm Mexican. I don't give a fuck. As you can see, even on the butt of his rifle, he had the Mexican flag right there where my hand is. It's, I don't know. I can't do it. Right there. That's the Mexican flag because I'm Mexican. I don't give a fuck. Anywho, cool ass dude. He was the driver for the LT. Oh, I forgot to mention, Wilson was my AG in the Humvee. Anywho, from there you have to the bottom right, you can only see half his face. That's Sergeant Juarez. That was my gun truck chief, and really cool dude. That motherfucker had my back whenever I got into arguments with people on the road, whether it was higher ranking than myself or he trusted me because I was the lead gunner. So he trusted me with the decisions that I would put out because I could see farther ahead from the turret than he could from where he was sitting. So my job was, basically make pathways or where there weren't any pathways. So, anywho, immediately above him to his right, that is right here. Shit, where is it? Can I do it with this hand maybe? Next to Sanchez is right. On Sanchez is right. That's with the yellow glasses, skinny dude with the boonie cap. That right there is Cruz. Cruz is definitely one of my best friends. One of the closest guys I had. He was a gunner / driver of the third vehicle. Really funny dude. Um, and it was myself and him and Kowalczyk. I like to call us the trifecta. We always kicked it together. It was always a good time between us. And rest in peace, Cruz. He was my co-host in 2020 for a couple of episodes. Then he ended up passing away, and way too soon. Way too soon. And then next to him, you have another person that was in his Humvee in the DCU. That is Dozy Diaz. And there's a reason he's dozy. That boy can sleep. Boy, can he fucking sleep. I don't know how much that motherfucker could sleep, but he could sleep a lot. Anyways, shout out Diaz. Shout out to First Platoon Easy Riders. Shoot him in the face. Not pictured here is Holguin for some reason, and Weimert. I don't know why they're not in this picture, but shout out to the whole platoon. I would prefer I had Holguin and Weimert in this over Rat Face Fuck right there and Story Time over there. So there. Anywho, with that being said, I'm glad y'all stayed here through all this time. Do me a favor if you haven't done so yet. Do me a like or a dislike, but hit a comment in there as to why. What you did like, what you didn't like. Put a comment in there. And if you do like this, hit subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified when I'm coming out with a new episode. All right. This has been D-Lo the Vet Bro coming to you with a new reaction, and hopefully we'll get another one here soon. With that said, I'll catch y'all later. Rounds complete. Catch you on the gun line. New episode of the On the Gun Line podcast on Tuesday. This is dropping now tomorrow, Monday, because that's when I see that most of y'all like to view or see things. So, anyways, I'll catch y'all later, y'all. It's been 34 minutes, so al rato. Deuces. Wait, how do I turn this shit off?